Recently, we got intelligence that some people are even going to go to what do they call it, Brekete radio. Brekete radio. Yeah, there's no Nigeria has not established human rights radio. If it's going to be established, it will be established by law or by the executive. Nothing like that. We have Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria. We don't have human rights radio. Every media house has a right to propagate issues of human rights. So some said they want to take the leadership of National Assembly, the Speaker, the Senate President to Brekete radio because they have not done A, B, C, D, E.
On several occasions, I've seen on social media people complaining about the issues they are going through in the society. And when you go to the comment section, you will see some Nigerians advising them to locate their way to Abuja and go to Brekete Family Radio Station. These people will boast that once they get to Brekete Family Radio Station and table their matter to the ordinary president, their matter will be solved instantly. This is the level of confidence that Nigerians have for Brekete Family Radio. And of course, personally, I have taken time to watch the Brekete Family Radio and I've seen issues that are being discussed there. And I've seen how these issues are being resolved. Some of these issues are in terms of human rights abuse, family issues, and sometimes health issues. When it has to do with money, they contribute money and resolve these issues. When it has to do with human rights abuse, they reach out to the security agencies and these issues are being resolved. On many occasions, I've watched them call security personnel and they resolve issues amicably. Nigeria do not have a strong institution that look out for the less privileged, that look out for the poor in the society, that look out for people who do not have the wherewithal to pursue their case. The Nigerian court that ought to be the voice of the voiceless, the hope of the hopeless, the last resort for the common man, has now gone to the highest bidder. It is now being used by politicians to drive their agenda. Brekete Family Radio is seen as the voice of the voiceless, is seen as the hope of the hopeless, is seen as the last resort for the common man. So it is rather disheartening to see the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Godswill Akpabio, talking about Brekete Family Radio in this kind of manner. It is so sad to see him trying to denigrate them. Aside Brekete Family Radio, you have people like Very Dark Man. These are the people that most Nigerians will run to whenever they have issues because our institutions are weak. Our institutions are no longer capable of tackling the need of the needy. They are just there for the highest bidder. And of course, you have seen Very Dark Man resolve issues that would have gone under the radar. These are issues that ordinarily the security agencies and institutions created by the government should tackle. But because these things are missing, Nigerians tend to run to these institutions to have their issues resolved and their voices heard. The reasons why these institutions are powerful in Nigeria is because our country do not care about the needy. They do not care about the people. Nigeria is a country of class. Nigeria is a country of elite. But of course, Brekete Family Radio and people like Very Dark Man are not just defending the right of the people. They are exposing the rot and ills in our society. They are exposing the decay in our institutions. For instance, the institution like the National Assembly is meant to protect the right of the citizens. It's meant to defend and speak for the citizen. But the National Assembly is no longer speaking for the citizen. The National Assembly is no longer protecting the right of the citizen. The National Assembly has been captured and is protecting the right of the executive president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The National Assembly is loyal to the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They no longer make laws that will benefit the people. They will rather make laws that will benefit the president. If I ask you to mention one law that has been made by the Godswill Akpabio-led National Assembly, you will not think of any. But if I ask you to mention any law or any bills that have been passed in favor of the president by the Godswill Akpabio National Assembly, you can quickly mention them because they are now serving the president, not the people. So the Brekete Family Radio is there to expose the ills of the National Assembly. You cannot see the reason why Godswill Akpabio is trying to denigrate Brekete Radio family. You cannot see the reason why he's not happy with them. Godswill Akpabio is not just saying this because he wants to say it. I can tell you for a fact that there is a grand scheme to shut down and suppress the voice of Brekete family radio station and other people like Very Dark Man. When you have a government that does not care for the people, when you have a government that does not have any policies that will raise the living standard condition of the people, when you have a government that wants to do anything carelessly and go away with it, they will do everything possible to suppress the voice of dissent. They will do everything possible to make sure that every human rights defender is being incarcerated. And I can tell you for a real fact that is what the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is out for. You saw what they did to Delifa Rotimi. You saw what they did to other human rights in Nigeria. So don't be surprised when they come for Brekete Radio family, because as it stands now, Brekete Radio family is standing between them and doing what they want to do without any consequences. Because if they do whatever they want to do, Brekete Radio family and other human rights will speak up. They will raise the consciousness of Nigerians. They will bring that to the knowledge of the public. They will ask the public to rise up and stand against impunity. They will rally the public against bad governance. They will rally the public against dictators. Nigerian politicians are scared of institutions like Brekete Radio family, and they will do everything to shut it down. This is to tell you how cruel they are, because Brekete Radio family has done more for Nigerians than the Nigerian government. Brekete Radio family has defended Nigerians more than the security agencies. Brekete Radio family has helped the poor more than the Nigerian government. So why coming after them? Why trying to denigrate them? Nigerians need to understand that our government do not care about them. Nigerians need to understand that our government cares about themselves and the power they want to hold on for a very long time. Nigerians need to understand that the politicians we have in this country are united in order to suppress them. Because as long as Nigerians are being suppressed, our politicians will remain in power for a very long time. They should see our politicians as our collective enemies. Of course, they are our enemies because they have not done anything to better the lot of Nigerians. They have not done anything to defend the rights of Nigerians. They have not done anything to alleviate the hardship and sufferings they have unleashed on Nigerians. Rather than trying to make life better for Nigerians, they are going after institutions that are making life better for Nigerians. Only a cruel institution like the Nigerian politicians will go after a station like Brekete Radio family that have done more for Nigerians than they themselves. But of course they don't care. They see anyone standing between them and they remaining in power for a very long time as an enemy. And they will do anything to crush anyone that wants to stop them to remain in power for a very long time, including the Brekete Radio family station. Imagine what would have happened in our society if we don't have an institution like Brekete Radio family and Very Dark Man and other human rights lawyers that are speaking for Nigerians, that are speaking for the helpless Nigerians, that are speaking for the poor Nigerians. Imagine how terrible life would have been for Nigerians. Therefore, Nigerians, you need to be on the lookout. You need to ensure that these men do not get away with their attempt to stifle the voice of dissent, in their attempt to incarcerate any human rights defender in this country, in their attempt to shut down the voice of people that are speaking for the helpless, the poor, the vulnerable, and the less privileged in our society. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.